On the 5th of January 2000, Dr. Andrew Bouwer, who had treated Annette Bouwer for the past few weeks, received a phone call from her husband, Colin. Colin told the doctor that Annette had died during the night and he needed him to come out to the house and sign the death certificate. And Dr. Bouwer just thought that something was wrong, and he acknowledged that people grieve differently, but Colin was completely emotionless and he didn't seem like he had just lost his wife of over 2 decades. Colin Bouwer was a psychiatrist and he grew up in a Jewish family, although by all accounts he did not practice Judaism. He claimed that at the age of 16 he had joined the African National Congress, or the ANC, which at the time was an illegal organization in apartheid. And he also claimed that when he was 22 years old, when he was a medical student, he had been illegally providing ANC freedom fighters with medical care when he'd been detained by the South African Secret Service and tortured for days on end. He said that this torture also included having one of his testicles cut off, as well as being electrocuted also being electrocuted on his genitals. And he says this was because they wanted information from him about the ANC, and this would go on to be proven as untrue, and it is believed that Colin was a pathological liar. He would go on to tell even more outrageous lies. He told people that Annette had been gang raped by 4 men in South Africa, and that was the reason why they had decided to move to New Zealand. And he also told people that he had been Nelson Mandela's personal physician and he had treated Nelson Mandela for PTSD once he had been released from Robben Island. And because people in New Zealand didn't really know much about South Africa, apartheid, how everything really worked, they really believed Colin and his outrageous lies. Completely outrageous.